What's good, 10K gang? Now today's video I'm going to be talking about Brian Bowen. Now just recently an article has came out and it states that the NCAA has took his eligibility away from him to play at the University of South Carolina next season. Now I just want to talk to you guys about the situation, just give you guys my opinion on the NCAA not letting Brian Bowen play at South Carolina for next season. But first, if you guys are not informed on why this happened to Brian Bowen, I just want to take this all the way back to his senior year in high school and just explain to you guys how all this even started and what caused this to happen. Okay, so back in his senior year, he was a class of 2017 graduate. Also, he was a 14th ranked player in the ESPN Top 100 and he was a 5-star recruit. So he was an outstanding player. A lot of colleges was looking at him, but this is the thing. So when he was down to his last 5 colleges, he out of nowhere just committed to Louisville. Nobody even expected him to commit to Louisville just because it wasn't on his list. So once he committed to Louisville, there was no problems and everything was good. But at the same time, a lot of people didn't know why he went to Louisville, just because Louisville wasn't even on the list, not even the top 15 list of colleges that he was going to attend. Louisville wasn't even on the list. It was just really weird that he just went to Louisville out of nowhere. That's why a lot of people just like, okay, that is kind of weird. But at the end of the day, it's his decision on what college he want to go to. So of course everybody just looked past it. But fast forward a couple months, I know you guys remember the whole incident that happened in Louisville with the whole sexual investigation with the players and stuff like that. It was a lot going on in Louisville, and NCAA was not playing with Louisville. They literally was threatening Louisville to take one of their national championships. So it was just like Louisville was really going through it. Then out of nowhere, they got involved with the whole Arizona situation with coaches getting caught paying players and stuff like that. I know you guys remember the whole Sean Miller and DeAndre Ayton situation. It's just like there was so much going on, and there's a lot of players that was involved in this situation just because they was getting paid in the NCAA. The NCAA is not playing with these players for some reason. They take this so serious. It's just so crazy how the NCAA will go crazy if they find out players are getting paid in their organization when they know they make billions of dollars every year. It makes no sense to me. They even tried to bring in Dennis Smith Jr., Kyle Kuzma, and Markelle Fultz in this situation just because there was theories that they was getting paid in college too before they entered the NBA. So just like NCAA was literally trying to drag everybody into this situation. It really was messed up in my opinion. But this is the thing. So the whole Brian Bowen situation, out of nowhere, they had a whole investigation on Brian Bowen on why he committed to Louisville. Then come to find out the reason why he committed to Louisville is because Adidas paid him $100,000 to commit to Louisville. So once the NCAA found that out, they literally arrested a employee that worked for Adidas. They fired Rick Pitino, that's the Louisville head coach, and I'm sure a lot of other people got arrested being involved in this situation with Brian Bowen. So it really was crazy. Then they suspended Brian Bowen indefinitely. So if you don't know what indefinitely is, it's basically like they suspend him for, you just don't know. You really don't know when he's coming back. They would tell you when you can play. The same thing happened to Louisville Ball when he had that whole China incident. So just like Brian Bowen was not playing at all at Louisville. He was literally just, he couldn't even work out with the team. He couldn't go to practices. He couldn't do anything. They literally suspended him from the entire basketball program. So it was just so sad just because it wasn't even his fault. Like at the end of the day, they offered him the money, so you shouldn't be punishing him. If somebody offered me $100,000, of course I'm gonna take that. Earlier this year in January, Brian Bowen and his family decided to just leave Louisville and transfer to a different school. So he decided to go to South Carolina just to have a fresh start, just because the NCAA was really on him at Louisville. So once he went to South Carolina, he still couldn't play, but he still felt like he would have a better start at South Carolina. And he chose to enter the NBA draft just in case, you know, the NCAA don't allow him to play at South Carolina. So he literally was thinking this the right way. He was doing everything the right way. So he entered the NBA draft. As you can see, he was in the NBA draft combine. He was doing his thing. At the same time, he really wants to stay in college just because when you think about it, he didn't even get to play at Louisville his freshman year. He literally redshirted his freshman year just because this whole investigation. So it's just like he didn't even get to play college basketball. Like, it's just so messed up because he really cannot play college basketball just because of this one incident. The only reason he even entered the NBA draft just because he knew he gotta think outside the box. He can't just be waiting on the NCAA. Just look at it like the LeVar Ball and LiAngelo situation. It just like they was thinking outside the box. They was like, we're not finna wait on the NCAA. We finna just take our career somewhere else, and they went to Lithuania. So for Brian Bowen, he just like, okay, I'm just going to enter the NBA draft, and hopefully, you know, before May the 30th, they will tell me that I can play at South Carolina for the 2018 season. But now, as you can see, the 30th is here, and they literally said that he cannot play for South Carolina his 2018 season. He have to sit out the entire season. So it's just so messed up. He literally have no choice but to enter the NBA draft now, just because he can't go back to school, or he's going to be able to have to redshirt his second year. This man is finna redshirt 2 years in a row because of the NCAA. You know how messed up that is? So he has no choice but to enter the NBA draft. When you just think about this situation, the NCAA did this man so dirty. They literally took all his college basketball career away from him just because he didn't turn out a $100,000 deal from Adidas when he was a senior in high school. If you're a senior in high school, every single athlete, football, basketball, soccer, it does not matter, any single sport you play, if Adidas come up to you with a $100,000 offer to play at this certain school, any kid would take that. Any kid would take that, just because we all know you don't even get paid playing for the NCAA. Everybody knows that. And plus, if you're a senior in high school, $100,000, that's a lot. That is a lot. Who would turn that down? It's just so messed up. It really is so messed up, because they literally just throwing the book at Brian Bowen just because he didn't turn that down. You know, it really is messed up, man. But I just wish him the best. Hopefully he can get drafted in the NBA draft. But I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press that notification button. TK Gang, we out.